Hey friends, it's your girl Chrystal here, helping you make the right choices for your family. And if you are new, I am subscribed to Lovevery's Play Kit. The hottest toy subscription service on the market right now is Lovevery. And over the last couple of months, they've come out with a series of updates that I wanted to talk about. One of which has me debating whether or not to continue our subscription. But I want to first start off with one of the biggest updates that Lovevery has done recently, and that is to bring some goodies to Target. Lovevery and Target are offering 3 collections: infant, baby, and toddler. Each collection has 4 different items in there. Lovevery is also selling its Play Gym and block set at Target, and they're about the same price that you would get on Lovevery's website. These toys are supposed to be supplemental toys to give you a taste, the CEO said on Instagram, of what is the quality that you will be getting if you end up subscribing to Lovevery. Now, this launched about 2 weeks ago, and within like an hour, almost everything online was sold out, and the Targets near me didn't even have anything for Lovevery set up yet, not even like an end cap or like a section on a shelf at all. I will say that Lovevery went to its Instagram and made an update saying that they were going to get these things back in stock as quickly as possible. The CEO also did mention that their rainbow stacker is going to be taking a little bit longer to get back in stock because of a supplier issue. Now, here's a really cool update Lovevery made back on Earth Day. They made a sustainability pledge, and I kind of like some of the things that they talked about. So Lovevery promises by 2025 that 90% of the materials used within its products and packaging to be made from renewable, bio-based, or recycled materials that have been verified by third parties. And then by 2030, Lovevery wants to achieve net zero carbon in every possible part of our chain. I would love to see the data on this, Lovevery. I know a lot of companies come out, they make all these big promises, but they never actually back it up. So if Lovevery, if you're watching this and you actually do get to achieve these things, announce it, shout it from the rooftops, because you're just gonna get more support. Okay, so here's the update from Lovevery that has me questioning my subscription service. Lovevery announced earlier this year that they were coming out with play kits for 3-year-olds. The first play kit that they would get for 3-year-olds, the one thing that I see in here is that weather panel thing. That is so freaking cool. So I've been debating on how to get my son to understand weather and the day, the time and stuff, and trying to figure out what materials would be best for this. This weather board has me so excited to possibly receive this. So one thing that stands out to me in the next play kit is not only the pop-up puppet theater and fort covers that you get, but you also get this like squeeze and spray mop. So that's pretty interesting. And there's also this like connect fort set with like logs and like holding mounting pieces and stuff. Another play kit has a bunch of like geometric puzzles and like vials and stuff. And then the last play kit that we would get for 3-year-olds has a bunch of different things in there. Stackable fraction cups. They have a color theory puzzle. They also have some recipe cards, so getting our kids involved in cooking. Here's really where So here's really where we're debating on continuing our subscription service. It's basically two things. The first thing is the amount of toys. There has just been a lot of toys. So yes, my son gets his Lovevery toys, but he gets other toys from grandparents or aunts and uncles. He gets a lot of toys from every single person. So there's just a lot of toys. And when you're getting a new box of toys, you know, every so often, you get a surplus. One way you can avoid this is to donate them. I know that I want to keep these until we have maybe another kid. Don't know if that's going to be a possibility, but for right now, our goal is to just box up the toys that he's no longer using and go donate them to his cousin. He just turned 1 not that long ago, so we can give those kits to him. So that's the solution that we have there. If we didn't have that, we would be holding on to these toys. The other thing is the cost. Look at this. This is how much we have spent on Lovevery so far. If we continue our service to do the 3-year one, which is what we're debating on right now, which comes with some really cool and amazing toys. If we continue it, we would be spending this much more. In total, it would be this. Basically, money is starting to get really, really tight, and Lovevery is not a cheap subscription service. Are we going to keep it? I'm not really sure. I'm asking myself a lot of questions, and I'm putting all the pros and cons together because yeah, it really is only $42 a month of having some really cool materials that I would either have to go out and buy or also have to create, like, I don't have time to create, nor do I really care to create a bunch of like little things for my son. But if I can get really cool wooden, long lasting materials that then I can donate to another family member, another baby who could possibly see some really great value within those toys and learn a lot of stuff, then yeah, I might continue the service. It's just something I'm debating. One day I'll come to a conclusion. In the meantime, if you are interested to see what comes in a lot of the Lovevery play kits, click this playlist right here. You can check out what we've gotten so far. And really, all that matters is that we make our kids smile, right? Like, that's all that matters. You've got this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.